everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
I'm Amy.
And today we're checking out Cargo Empire.
From Mo Ideas Game Design.
I got this cool little plaque from them a while ago, and I still love it.
That's right. And you know it's from them because it matches their logo.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So Steph is
I agree with that.
a wonderful game reviewer. So Cargo Empire plays 1 to 5 players and has a box playtime of 60 to 90 minutes. Now, if you're going to play solo or with 2 players, you will have to play with the Mo AI. But since we have a third player here, we don't have to use the AI, and we can show you the game as it was probably designed and probably best at. We have played it with 4, and now we're about to play it with 3. So we've never even played it with the AI.
No, not
So
yet.
we saved it for you, Amy.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a good one.
So thanks to Mo Ideas for providing us this copy of Cargo Empire, but they didn't give it to us in exchange for this video. They gave it to us because they know we like to play all the games. So let's take a look at this while I teach you all the rules. So, for setup, there are 2 sides of this map. There is clearly the Europe side, and there is the other side is a made-up fantasy land called Dioral. So, start with this side. It's going to be much more familiar to you. So, the first thing you're going to do is to put all of these city tiles in the bag and randomly distribute them out here. So, then you're going to take all of the cubes and place them onto the spaces on the cities. For example, Marseille has this. And so Steph put 2 brown cubes on the side like this. Not on the right side, but on the left. Take that away. Then you're going to take all of the development boards. Initially, you're going to take boards A01 to A06. And you might look at this board and say, Michael, that board has no letters on it. If you have a magnifying glass right here, oh no, now we're getting problems on the green screen.
Fine. Just keep going.
There's a tiny letter right here, A, whatever this is. So, that is what you are going to take. You're going to take those 6, you're going to shuffle them up, putting them in the draw bag or not, just taking them randomly and putting them either side up on these 3 spaces. Later, when you get used to the game, you can place all of the tiles together and then place, I think it says an A here and a B here and a C here. So, and these are going to give us more cards. So, shuffle, separate out all of the transport cards. We have the land type of transportation, which is wagons or trucks, depending on whether you like old time or slightly newer time. You've got old and new trains, and you have old and new boats. Every player is going to get 1 of each of those transport cards. You're going to shuffle up the city cards for either Europe or Dioral. I recommend keeping them separated so you don't have any problems with that. Also, there are some blank city cards. You're going to need to take those and keep those in the game. I recommend putting them on the bottom of your draw pile after you've shuffled them. Each player will receive 1 of these city cards as your private city. Do not reveal it yet. We're also going to deal up 4 cards right here. And it just so happened, is this all the colors? We have 1 of each color out, which is
That's really
pretty darn good.
Yeah.
You don't have to have that, but we randomly did. So then shuffle up all of the gold cards. And you're going to deal each player 2 of them. after you have looked at your private city and seen the other cities that are coming out, you will take one of these gold cards, keeping it, putting the other one to the bottom of the draw pile. Whoever most recently transported cargo is first. And I'm going to say it's you, Steph, because you went to get Toots today,
It's true.
which is our favorite chicken meal.
I thought you
So-
were calling me cargo.
Because Amy is cargo.
I'm still tiny Amy.
So, going clockwise we should be going clockwise here, but whatever. We can go counterclockwise, that's fine, whatever. Then we're going to take an additional card based on where you are in the player order. So, Steph gets an extra land transport. I got an extra train. Amy gets an extra boat. If there were a fourth player, they could take one of their choice.
Yeah,
based on maybe where their private city was.
Yep.
Then, beginning with the last player and going in reverse turn order, you're going to choose a card from the city display up there. You're not going to take the card, just choose a card and place one of your 2 remaining trading posts on it. Now notice I've got 12 trading posts here. Here's numbers 13 and 14, and number 15 is at the top of the turn order track. So, some of these colors have a spare one. And some of the cubes, there are spare cubes as well. I highly recommend putting them in a separate baggie and keeping all that out. That way you don't have to count them every time.
Mhm.
So, in turn order, we're also going to reveal our secret city card, but not until you've chosen a card from the city display. Placing one of your trading posts on either of the demand spaces on that city. So, Amy, this is very important before you place your first one. I'll teach you all the rules first, but when you place, you are basically fulfilling whatever demand, like Steph has fulfilled. I don't know what the demand is anymore. The gray demand in Kiev. So, meaning now Kiev does not need the gray cube anymore. So, once we have each chosen a different city to place our trading post in, and we can probably just stand them up, Steph, but just instead of laying them out, because the second one will be hard, and then when you get to 4, it's going to be impossible.
Yep.
Then we're going to reveal our secret city card in step 7 and put your other one on that city. So that's called your private city, and from now on, that's public information, but never reveal your goal cards. So the game is going to be divided into 3 rounds, 2 phases in each round. First, the actions phase. In turn order, each player is going to take a single turn until everyone has taken 4 turns, because you're going to be placing one of these every single turn. So, first you are going to plan for transport. Choose a city to be the supply city and another one to be the target city. The supply city has to be where where one of your trading posts is. It could be the 2 you started with. On the next turn, it can be any of the 3 that are on the map, etc., etc. But notice these cubes are eventually going to run out, and the destinations are also going to run out, and that makes it sort of interesting.
Yeah.
So, the target cities, the supply city has to have at least 1 cargo. The destination city or target city needs to have an unoccupied demand space of that color. Now, notice all of these cities are set to the level 1 side, as indicated by the LV1 on the city tile. LV2 is on the other side. Notice LV3. By the time a city reaches level 3, there are 4 trading posts already in that city That city is done. It is full. Marseille no longer wants anything. So, um, so you can never choose a level 3 to be the target city. After you have chosen the source and the target, you are going to pay your transport cards. If you go by land, it looks like a railroad track, first of all, even though you're not doing the car on the railroad track. Actually, you are. You're going to use those, and you go one space with a car. You're going to go two spaces with a train. Notice the iconography, one city to another, and this is one city to another, then another. With a boat, port to port. So, fairly easy. Now, just in case you try to do it, know that if for some reason you want to move two spaces and you say, I'm going to move my first space with this truck, and then I'm going to move one more space with this train. You can't do that to go two spaces. You always have to use transport cards that will get you there the most efficiently.
Okay.
Meaning you can't artificially overpay with cards. Why would you want to pay more cards than necessary? Because those will move you up tracks.
Okay.
So,
gotcha.
you notice the little gear with the little push?
Mhm.
Every one of these cards we spend are going to push our little guys up the track. So, it might be you might think it's in your best interest to spend all your cards, but you can't do it willy-nilly. You can't say, I'm going to go to Kiev and then to Warsaw and then to Vienna and then to Bucharest and down to Istanbul. Ta-da! No, you can't do it. So you have to go as most efficiently as possible. A train can indeed go one land route, but you just have to make sure that, if you're going a distance of one and only one, you can go like that and say, yeah, I'm only moving one of those spaces. So, and you cannot split the moves of a train. For example, if I have a train and a boat, I can't go, I'm going to take the train from Bucharest to Istanbul, hop on a boat, go over here to Marseille, and then take another half of the train to Paris. Can't do that. For that, you would indeed need to have two trains. So, or most efficiently, if you have two of the land vehicles. So, um, so yeah, the cards that you play have to be used the most efficiently. If a move can be reached by removing a card, it should be taken back. You are allowed to withhold a ship card. Let's say you have a ship card and you're going from Istanbul to Rome. You could pay for it with train, and a truck.
Mhm.
That's allowable. You could do that. So, and you must complete a transportation on your turn. You might say, but Michael, I don't want to spend all of these cards because that puts me in a really bad position. If you can do a move, you must do a move. If you can't do a move, you skip your turn by doing that, removing it from the game.
Yeah, that's really bad.
You don't want to remove a trading post from the game just to get rid of it.
And then you end up like filling in one city where you have.
Yeah, then you're going to choose a spot where you have presence and replenish its production spaces. And you're going to get one of each card. If you absolutely can't do anything. So, that's the pity action is what you're talking about, Steph.
No, we're too smart.
Nope. My first game I had it.
You did?
Yeah.
Because I ran out of cards. That was not a good plan.
Oh no.
Because she saw an opportunity.
Measure of your intelligence.
No, it's a matter of me getting my token up here. Then I kept pushing it, and then there's nothing else for me to get. But we haven't gotten to that yet.
We've not gotten to that. Move the cargo that you're transporting along the path to the city. Upon arrival, remove the cargo and place one of your trading posts into the target city. So if you went from Athens to Rome, you're going to take the cube and it's going to go to Rome. Yay! Remove the cube, place your first trading post onto that color spot.
Yep.
So, let me put this back. Yay, you now have presence in Rome. From the current round of your player board, you're going to take the trading post marker, like I had mentioned, putting it there. If both of the demand spaces are now covered by trading post markers, you have now upgraded Rome to a level 2 city.
Mm-hmm.
When you upgrade, check to see if there are any cargo markers. If there are none, this is called a perfect upgrade.
Perfect.
So you want to, like, I've already gone there on a previous turn, and then maybe I ship this away at one point, and then I ship this away on later on, and then you come in to Rome, and we flip it. This is now a perfect upgrade because there's no cargo in Rome. Let's see, where am I in the rules here? Flip the city to the level. Perfect upgrade. You're going to get a perfect upgrade reward of 1 vehicle marker pushed along the track. Choose one and go up. I'll talk a little bit more about this momentarily. But we're going to turn this over to level 2, like so. We are going to replenish both of those production spaces with cargo of the matching color. Now, obviously, it's the same on both sides. You should never be without enough cubes. So, because I have 2 gray here, either I had them on their own before or I've got them now. So, then I'll put those 2 cubes onto Rome. Now, this replenishes, this does not add.
Mm-hmm.
So, if it's a level 2 city, this is just going to come off and it's going to be level 3. All of these are sitting there over on the side, and you will be good to go. Actually, let me see something here. I might have got something slightly incorrect. Whenever you place your trading post,
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Oh, put the trading post on the demand space. That is correct.
Yeah, you did it right.
I did that right. So
Once the section
whenever
was
you
added,
move it over, you're going to have to move
slide
your
it
trading
over.
post over. So I want to make sure I got that correct.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Um, Obviously, a level 3 city can never be a supply city. It is also no longer a demand city. Whenever a city upgrades to level 3, the city card becomes a blank city card. Move that city to the bottom of the city card deck and draw a card. Sorry, if the city is in this display, let's say Rome was up here, you would move that city to the bottom of the deck, draw a card to replenish the city display. If it's still in the city card deck, whenever it's later revealed, just move it to the bottom of the city card deck.
Okay.
If that city card was already obtained by a player, nothing happens. Player keeps the card, everything is fine.
Okay.
Finally, we're going to do vehicle development. For each card you played, as I mentioned before, you are going to advance on those tracks. So if you played a truck and a train, you can put 1 truck up 1 space and 1 train up 1 space. You could go up the same track, you can go up 2 different tracks. Notice the spots where you can switch from top to bottom. This space and this space. You can go like that if you want. So, you cannot split the transportation rewards. You have to, for example, if I have this boat and this truck, I cannot take the truck 2 and the boat 1. This is clearly 2 for the boat and 1 for the truck.
Now, any bonuses you get from like a perfect
Working
delivery,
on that. Yes.
you can choose.
Yes. Yeah, the perfect delivery is +1 immediately when it's a perfect city. There's also another way that you can get bonuses. Um, but first, let me say, hold on a second. Where is it? Um, when one of your vehicle markers advances for the first time, you're going to choose upper or lower path. This is called a crossway space. That's where you can cross over. After the third tile, notice you're going to immediately move onto this 2-point space. Sorry, Amy, I've destroyed your trading post and I can't get
Taking
them.
me out already, huh?
Yep. And every move is going to move you up this track from 2 points all the way up to 24 points. So, um, then you're going to check the supply city and the target city. Remember, we went from Athens to Rome in our example. If either or both of them exist on your private cities or your cities up here, for each one that matches, you get +1 movement space to advance one of your vehicle markers. And if both of them match, clearly you're getting 2.
Yeah.
So, my private going to Madrid, I'm going to get +2 move. If you upgraded a city this turn, this is when you're going to get your perfect upgrade rewards. Normal city upgrades don't give you anything special for that. The perfect ones give you another +1. Apply all of those rewards, but check this out. The bonuses you get for your cities and the bonuses you get for the perfects must be applied to the cards you spent. They like if I spent truck and boat, I can't move train with my bonuses.
Makes sense.
So whenever you cross one of the 3 symbols, truck, train, or boat, you're going to get a truck, train, or boat card. The other ones are these. Take 1 city card from the city display. That's now a private city, just like this one is that we're going to reveal before we start. Hey, you get to keep one of those, and then we're going to put one out. Let's see. Can you take the face down? No, choose one from the city to display. If the newly revealed city is already a level 3 city, do what I said with the level 3 city stuff. If you see the scroll, draw 2 gold cards from the gold deck. Choose one, put the other to the bottom. Again, these are secret information. If the gold deck ever runs out, then you can no longer gain gold cards. Let's see here. Then we're going to do the upkeep phase after we have finished 4 turns for each player. So we're going to first rank our vehicles. Rank each type separately, starting with wagon, then train, then ship. So, who has gone farthest with wagon? They are going to get a bonus. The wagon winner is going to place their turn order marker on the wagon icon and take a wagon card. Now, Steph would no longer be able to qualify for the other bonuses. They were going to say, hey, who's ahead between the remaining 2 of us? Who's ahead on train? That's going to go in the second spot and then take a train card. Finally, whoever is in third is going to get a boat, or even worse, fourth, really bad in a 3-player game, right? Is going to get whatever they want.
Sounds really good.
Yeah. So keep in mind, no one is going to get a ship card in a 1 or 2-player game. The game will end after the third round's action phase finishes. There's no reason to do upkeep phase. We are going to get points for the locations of our 3 vehicle markers on the development track. You're going to get for each marker that advances. You're going to check out the level 3 cities. For each of your trading post markers in a level 3 city, you're going to get 3 points. So if you manage to put all 4 of yours in Rome, that's going to be worth a cool 12 points. But it has to be level 3 city. Check the number of city cards you have. You're going to gain 5 VP for each city card, including the blank ones, because those, did exist at one point. So, you're also finally going to check the goal cards you have. Get the VP for those goal cards. Most VP wins. And that is all the rules.
Sound good.
If you need to know your goal cards, they are right here. Oh, I need to double check this now.
So Amy will select this first.
Because I'm left.
Amy, select and place a trading post, not collect the card.
Right. Sorry, you can put your in Istanbul, Edinburgh, Vienna, and Madrid. Into Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, choosing one of the demands and closing that demand.
Michael,
Michael.
not Edinburgh.
Wow. I just realized the bad position that my cards are in.
Me too. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop? No whoop whoop.
Gonna figure it out and make it work.
Yeah. I'm gonna place on Madrid.
And I will choose
I hate my cards.
Istanbul.
Not Constantinople?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And then I do this.
Then, going in turn order, will you place your Amsterdam?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. And then...
Dum, dum, dum.
Oh, that's me.
That's you.
Warsaw. I hate my cards.
But you're going.
I'm
What
going to Paris.
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 Oh, ha, ha, ha.
There's no connection between these two, right?
No, you have to go through.
No.
Mm,
There is a connection. It's through Paris.
got you. Train would do it. All right, cool. So now I do something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, hey. First turn. I'm going to use my boat
She's on a boat.
and go visit Edinburgh from Amsterdam. So I'm taking this with me and I'm delivering it right about there.
Okay. You put that there. That's going to come off. You have 2 of them on there, so these will come off temporarily. This flips over. This goes like this. That was not perfect. But Edinburgh does exist up here, and it came from Steph's private city. That's going to be 2 bonus pushes.
So 4 pushes for a boat.
4 pushes for Steph's boat.
I guess I'm going to go
Where do
to
you
the
wanna go?
scroll and get another goal.
So this
And I draw 2 scrolls.
draw 2
I'll
scrolls.
keep one. Okay. Oh boy.
Oh boy. You need the gold.
No, I know they are. I just.
Iconography's pretty good. Your your transport cards are public knowledge.
Yep. So you.
It me.
Am I doing it again? Oh yeah. I
I'm
got this.
hating my cards.
Yeah. What do you need?
I should open my caffeinated drink.
You can.
Whoa.
You sure?
Yeah. Probably won't even pick up the sound anyway.
Whoa.
She's thirsty.
I am going to go wagon and boat. Wagon and boat. Wagon and boat. Gonna take my wagon and boat. Going to Warsaw to Rome, probably.
Rum.
Roma. All right. Is that my best move? Not a great move, Ralph. That's going to be 3. Um, only one bonus because of the thing.
Yeah.
So, 2 and 1 first. I'm blue. That is truck and boat. Boat move
Those
2.
ever change?
Truck move 1. Truck move
Live in
additional 1. I
train.
get 2 truck, 2 train. 2 truck, 2 train. Like so.
Okay.
Remove these.
Well, they go back on the stack.
Yeah. I'm removing them.
To the stack.
It doesn't matter what side of your cards are up, by the way.
No.
They're all the same.
I'm delivering from Edinburgh to Copenhagen.
Yes. Picking one of these.
One of those. And that gets me, I'm going to use a boat and
At
it's
least
going to give me 3 pushes. With
3 boat pushes.
Which track you like?
Womp.
uh,
And his landowner go over, isn't it, Steph? I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
one.
You're going to get
Yeah,
those.
thank you.
Okay. I only got trains and trucks. Trains and trucks. Trains and trucks.
And automobiles.
Trains and trucks. I'm going to.
I also only have trains and wagons.
I'm gonna use a truck
Whoa.
and deliver this car.
Okay. Istanbul is one of them. You are going to get 1 and a bonus 1. So this is your choice.
Track.
Top track, you're going to truck track.
Truck.
Good job, you.
Yeah, me.
Hit me. I'm going to take account of my life here.
Whoa.
It's not plan A.
Plan B.
Sometimes you just got to do plan B. I'm going to take from Rome 1, 2, and 1, 2 over to Lisbon. Way over here.
Wow.
And place this gray in Lisbon. This gray, is it not? The colors throw me off sometimes.
Yep.
I get 2 train and guess what?
What?
Nothing else because
No
none of those
bonus.
cards exist anywhere.
Nope.
So I am going to truck and train again. Here comes the train again.
Cities.
Thing.
Maybe. I mean,
No proof is in the pudding.
maybe that's just what I saw in front of me.
That's true. It is right in front of you.
It is right in front of me. I mean, y'all can stop
We
me.
go from Edinburgh to Dublin by truck. I mean, yeah, by truck. So there's just one movement. Oh, that's not the correct.
That's not the correct.
Hold on.
I'll give you this back.
Yeah, sorry.
They say, we don't want your logs.
Color. Let me think about
Timber.
that again.
They have it there.
I guess we'll go from Paris to London by truck.
Paris to London by truck.
Yeah.
You can find the werewolves. Nope, wrong one.
And that
No,
got
wrong
me
Why is that?
one.
Oh yeah, this.
Wrong one.
It was this one.
Yes.
Sorry. I
Correct.
couldn't see the color shading difference. I apologize.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a little close.
So I get 2 movements with my truck. Guess we're gonna go 1.
Can you go on top of everybody else?
Yeah, truck and a truck. Ooh, truck and a train.
Truck and train it.
Do I think it's bad if I spent all 5 of my vehicle cards right now?
Can you?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you do it?
Because it seems like a really bad idea.
I lost this game, so I mean, no, I don't remember. I might have won it.
I don't remember. I know I lost.
I'm
I think Susan won.
trying to get ready for my next plan.
Yeah, I got a plan.
You do?
Yeah. I'm gonna go to London with a train
London with a train.
and drop this right about there.
All right. Your train has not moved yet. It has not left the station.
No, I get 1, 2 bumps, and London flips over.
I haven't done that yet.
Train's gonna go
Here's your truck.
bottom track.
Bottom track. London flips.
I get one more bump with my truck.
There's your train.
We're all just piled up right here.
With your truck?
Yeah,
You mean your train?
my train. Yeah, one more.
Okay, I was like, how did you move up with your truck?
No, my train.
Okay,
Country has
that does matter.
with the largest population. It's always done.
Ireland is always Dublin. I got it. I got it.
Is it back to you?
Yes, I'm trying to consider my moves. Because I don't like my moves, so I'm carefully considering them.
That's interesting. I think I'm gonna have to do that.
Right.
Don't do
And 2 and 1 and 2 and and 1 and 2. I don't want to just help you guys out.
Yeah, don't help me out. I'll do it myself. The board is set up weird because like all of like the orange over there, everything needs orange over here.
Yeah, it's weird. You almost have to branch out just to be able to deliver.
Hey, guess what? That's where I am.
I'm feeling it.
Hey, guess what?
Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah.
I am going to go and 1 and 2
and a 3 and
2
See, I've been
trains
to those two
and a
cities
truck.
in real life. I've been to Moscow and Kiev.
Oh, nice.
Train, truck.
Whoa.
Yeah, I had to do it.
Whoa, I was gonna go there.
Well, you still can.
I don't got white.
I can't help that part of it. So Kiev does not exist over there. Kiev does not exist down here. Rome exists neither place. I just get this. So a couple of trains, a single truck, and I'm gonna need a couple gold cards.
That's
I'm like really hurting on the ooh, what is that? I have no idea what that is.
need to compare.
Oh,
I need boat cards.
Yeah, book cards are a little hard to get.
Yeah.
well, it's probably going to be better than this
In fact,
terrible card. That's horrible.
Terrible. Okay.
Terrible, horrible.
Amy.
okay, I'm gonna go from Edinburgh to Athens.
Okay,
The boat. Using a boat. I'm all about the boat.
all the boots.
About
that boat. No,
It's gonna let me move 3. So
1, 2.
1, 2, 3.
That's correct. Take 2 gold cards.
Oh, yeah.
Stop. No. Yes.
What am I doing?
Oh, that's
Wrong things.
terrible.
Wrong things.
Can I see the rules so I can check these cards, please?
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you.
So
My last one.
it's me.
Your last one.
Is 2 trains. No, I want to do my trucks, but that's like a train and 2 trucks. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Compromise. A train and 2 trucks. Train. Delivering this. And then 2 trucks. Yes.
This is delivering
Yep.
from Istanbul.
Yep, which
All
is
right.
+1.
So you're going to get 1 plus. So you're going to get 2 trains.
1 train. It's 1 train and 2 trucks.
1 train, 2 trucks. You get a city card.
Yes, and I'm going
And
to
you go 1 extra somewhere.
move my I guess truck. Sure.
You guess truck.
Yeah.
So take your city card and your gold card. Gold card? No, no gold card.
I'll take. Oof.
Sadly, I'm spending all the rest of my cards. It's really sucky.
Kiev now has a destination attached to it.
Kiev does? That's fantastic.
All day long, I help you out.
All day long, you help me out. So I'm going to go to Paris. It's going to cost me a train and 2 trucks. Train and 2 trucks. 2 wagons, I should say. Not perfect. So I'm going to get +1 to this. There's my 2 trucks. That's a goal. Here is my train. And here is my 1 bonus. I get this goal. That's all I get. I don't like that. This is what's going to have to be.
Oh, okay.
What?
I was gonna say you won't have a vehicle to use the next turn, but you will get one.
Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
I'll barely have a
You
vehicle.
barely have a vehicle.
It may be in my best interest to take a pity turn. But we're about to find out. What changed? Paris. Hey, we replenished. Yay. Good job, us.
I guess I could do that.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 trains. Wait. No, I guess it's just 2 trains. 2 trains to go from here to Kiev.
That's right.
Bloop. And that's gonna get me 4 movement to train.
Train, 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 train.
Was it 4 movement? Was it 2 trains?
Yep.
Oh, 2 trains and you
2
have.
trains and 2 bonus.
Oh, 2 bonus. Nice.
So I get a truck
And a city.
and a city. What would I like that city to be in? I can't take off the top, right?
No.
Don't think so.
It said city display, so.
Okay.
Ta-da! And switch. And switch. Switch and switch and switch. And switch and switch and switch. Oh, lucky.
So that's
Oh,
the end of
yeah.
round 1, right?
That's the end of round 1. Now we're going to do the turn order. Who is ahead on trucks? Oh, that's me.
You're
That's
gonna get a
horrible.
truck.
Gonna get one whole truck. And then,
Who has trains?
who has trains? That would
Me.
be
Oh, I was really hoping for a boat.
someone named
Amy.
Amy. Yes, because you're
Should have used my
purple.
truck.
You get a train.
I didn't want a train.
Guess what? You get a boat.
I'll take a boat. How about that?
I'll boat that.
Any other ways we can get boats?
On the track.
Boat.
That's right.
With your train, you can get a boat.
Yeah, you might.
Now Michael makes a one truck delivery.
It's really bad.
Not great. You have Warsaw.
That's all I have.
Warsaw to Riga.
What?
Warsaw to Vienna. You get double bonus with that. So that's probably.
What?
Vienna's on the map, so if you deliver from here to here, that's 2 bumps.
Thanks for playing my game for me. I appreciate it.
No, that's what I was trying to say. I was just trying to see your options.
I can see my options.
Okay, I was telling everybody else.
Okay. Is there any better move I can do? Just making sure before I, go ahead and do the other move you told me.
Madrid to Marseille is not great. You could do it though.
Jeez.
But it's green, so you like green.
He actually thinks I'm serious. All right, that's one truck push plus 2 more pushes.
Mm.
A truck and a city. Give me. I'll take Vienna.
Okay.
Bucharest.
Amy.
I get a truck. Yay! Another truck. Eventually, I go run out of the trucks.
Well, I was wondering, you passed me on the truck. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna get trucks. Okay, that's good.
I didn't realize it until it happened. Notice that we're not using these. That's because the other side of the board has player powers for the different roles, and I'm not sure if it is only for the Dioral map, but it could be. We have not played it because we've only played this version. Oh, and this is the deluxe edition. We should mention. I don't know if there's any differences.
I think maybe.
But we got the nice velvety player bag up by Steph's arm. Stitched.
2, 3, 4 delivering
So that is what?
to London. So
That's what?
2 trains. I paid 2
One,
trains.
two,
And 1
one,
London.
two.
So I
I
got
see
3 bumps.
2 trains and 1 London, and that's all we have. So 3 train. 1, 2, 3. Would you like train or nothing? You do get the boat.
Yeah, that's what I went for.
Well-
Oh, actually, I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to go
Down.
this way and get another train. Thank you.
We're putting it down so people on the camera can see.
Sorry. I'm trying to make it viewable.
Beep boop.
Beep, boop.
Beep, boop, boop.
Truck. No.
Yep.
I need to go up there, but that's
Whoops.
like really far. Oh, I'm on a port. I'm on
I'm
a
on the
port.
port.
Riga to Edinburgh.
Riga to Edinburgh.
So I get 1 extra boosty. 1 extra boosty.
So that is a boat movement. Your boat goes to
2 plus 1, which will go bottom track.
train.
Train.
Train yourself.
I will. That's that. Next victim.
Yeah, that might be the truck guy who is going slowly by
What's the
truck.
bonus for a perfect flip?
3 points per thing.
No, like, do you get a bonus for movement stuff if you?
Oh, if it's perfect, you get 1. Yeah.
Okay.
if it's a perfect city delivery thing,
Yeah.
like I deliver to Warsaw. Warsaw has no cubes. It would be +1 for me because I have the city, and +1 because it was a perfect delivery. However, that's not going to happen because A, I've got a wagon. B, I don't have gray
Gray.
within one spot of one of my trading posts. So that's not happening. And furthermore, it's just not happening.
Just not happening.
It's just not happening. So I'm going to take from Vienna to Frankfurt. That is indeed happening. That is going to be 1 wagon push and 1 extra push.
You got a train.
I get a train, which is not a wagon,
That's good.
I guess. It doesn't suck.
Nope.
I'm gonna do Athens to Stockholm.
Up to boat.
Athens to. I'll do that actually. That will do a perfect flip, so I'll get 3 bumps on the boat track.
Boo.
3 bumps on the
I'm
boat.
dead.
That's it.
Boat.
2, 3. So I get a train and a boat. It's in a train and a
Oh,
boat.
that's the train. Yep. I'm trying to give up the wagons.
Both are difficult.
All right, I do need to see the thing.
This thing.
I'll look at it when it's not my turn, though.
Guess what? It's your turn.
Hey, guess what? It's me. I am beep boop. Athens? No. Boo. Train. Do I have any other? St. Petersburg. I could just use a truck and go deliver to St. Petersburg. Yuck.
Yuck. This and this.
And no bonuses, so just 1 truck push.
1 truck push.
That was pretty lame.
It seems pretty bad. My next one is going to be pretty bad too. So
I did it more for the brown cube than the.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I get it.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like I'm doing a Vienna to Milan trip. Vienna to Milan is 1 train and +1. So I should probably go train and. Do I go train or do I go up there? Well, I'm going to have some more stuff. I don't want to lose out on getting some kind of push. I mean, gee.
Gee Williker.
Gee Willikers. I'm not going to get points. It's ridiculous even thinking about it. Ridiculous.
I'm gonna take 2 trucks.
Whoa. 2 trucks.
To go from here to there.
Legit.
Oslo.
Oslo.
From Copenhagen.
That's going to get you a goal.
You have Copenhagen?
Nope.
No, I spent 2 trucks though, isn't that 2?
Oh yeah, it is. I was thinking it was one.
I'm like,
My math is bad.
I can't help that.
Grossed.
Blah.
Where are all the white cubes? I don't have any access to white cubes. So forget
Down
about
here.
it.
Madrid's got some.
Forget about it.
Come down here. We got cubes.
Do we?
Madrid.
Down here. We
I
got
might
cubes.
go to Oslo.
Do it.
Hmm,
Do it.
Do it. Now, what's this?
What's
London?
this? What's this?
So, I don't have a truck. Oh, I do. Truck. Ugh.
Off.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's like a million spaces. Like
1, 2.
Why is everything so far away? All right,
You're
so
Spend your
far
train.
away.
come on.
That's where you
Spend
don't
your
want
train.
it, huh?
Spend your train.
Here, a boat and a train.
Whoa.
We're going from Athens to Amsterdam to London.
You're on a boat and a train. Athens to Amsterdam to London. That's going to be here. That's going to be here. It's going to be gone.
It's gonna be me.
Not perfect.
Not perfect, but
Not perfect.
it is London, so I get plus.
Y'all have teamed up and I'm going to die. What is this?
Be in a minute.
No, I don't care.
One train,
One train. That's 2 gold cards.
2 boat,
2 boat. That's a boat card.
and I'm gonna move one more boat.
One more boat is still a pair of gold cards.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Me. I'm gonna take a train. That's better than this. I'm taking the train. The midnight train to Georgia. Kiev to Berlin. Oh no. That's not great. I don't have Kiev or Berlin. I mean, it's still going to get me a 1 move, so that's whatever, fine. I really don't have much choice. I am running out of cubes.
Oh, each one of these cards is 5 points too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's worth points, yeah.
Yeah.
forgot.
I didn't forget. Well, my turn is done.
Okay. I am going to go from Paris to Dublin.
With what?
A train and a truck.
Train and truck. Got it.
Train
The
and
truck
truck.
goes 1.
The train goes
The
1.
train goes. Woo.
The boat goes 1.
And then this is going to be my extra bonus.
Extra for Paris.
Mhm.
Yeah, about this.
And you.
Yeah, about this. I got no cube. I got brown cube.
Brown cube of
I
brown
only
cow.
got brown cubes here.
Well, go get them.
Okay. My goodness. We're gonna go to where? This is what I call. All right, we're gonna take a train to Kiev.
Train to Kiev.
And
Okay, that's
No.
a train.
bonuses, because why do I believe in that?
I don't.
1 move for my train.
Watch this.
Nothing.
Nothing. That's that. And now turn order. Who has the biggest trucks? Well, that has to be me.
That's gotta be me.
It's gotta be you. It's gotta be you.
Hmm.
And then who has the farthest train? That is Amy.
I don't want to be second.
And guess what? And Steph gets another boat.
And I'm gonna like it.
And you're gonna love it. Hey, it's time for round 3.
Is this the last round?
Yes.
Uh,
4 more
That's
turns.
it. That's right.
Guess what?
Actually, fairly quick.
That's a good game. I don't know how I'm going to get myself up that track. It's
You're
difficult.
not gonna get yourself over the track.
I think you need the special powers.
We haven't actually played the special powers before.
Nope.
I've gotten up the track without special powers, but yeah, definitely.
This is Madrid to Marseille with a truck. So that is 1 space for the truck, 1 space for the card. Well, shoot.
truck and boat. Truck to boat.
That's not good.
That's what I want.
That is just not good.
Can't do it.
I have to choose one of these options.
This is supposed to go under.
Oh yeah, 'cause that one.
Yes, and then comes out.
Riga.
That changes me 0.
Okay.
I'm still deciding train or truck. Can I possibly get here? Answer is probably no, but if I go up here, I'm never moving the truck again. So I'm probably gonna have to do train just to get another
Scrolly.
gold card because I really don't have anything else I can do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, if I go there, I mean, what's 2 moves going to give me? 2 moves going to give me boat, and then my truck is stranded here.
Yep. No, I get it.
I have no trucks here. My next truck anywhere is there, and
Far
probably
away,
not happen. I could get another truck. It would require a lost turn, and that's not out of the woods yet.
No, exactly.
Okay, what's that? Thought that was a hair on the board.
Could really use a train right now.
I can't help you with that. Did you?
Okay.
Yeah.
You're after the Michael.
Yep.
I'm gonna go from Kiev to here
To where?
to Bucharest.
Bucharest.
And that's gonna get me. I had to spend a train, so that's gonna get me 3 bumps on the train. So 1, 2, 3.
It seems good.
That's all right.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Jeremy.
Oh,
Can I see the rule book again?
yes, sure.
Not anymore. Not
Nope.
after that.
She's trying to help, right?
Not helping me out any.
Me too. I have 1 cube I can take on the board.
Oh, that's good.
Not good. Not good.
That's good.
This- Then what will I do? All right. I have a boat and a wagon, so I'm gonna take the St. Petersburg good to Oslo. And here you are. I get no bonuses because why would I ever get a bonus?
I don't know.
So 2 on the boat track,
Steph boat. 1, 2. You get
a scrolly,
Scrolly.
and 1 on the truck track.
can't help you with that.
I'll take the train because I'm desperate for movement.
Me too.
And I get 2 scrolls. Keep 1.
Okay.
I don't know what they are. So let's look. Oh, I think I know what that is.
Not gonna figure out what to do now that she's spoiled my
Plans.
for world domination.
My evil plans. Ooh.
Right, it would cost both of these. It would be Kiev, which is not my city. It would be another thing that is not my city. Well,
Oh boy.
yeah, oh boy is right.
I'm gonna do this one because I might have a chance. No points.
Oh, that's a boat. That's the train. Son of a gun.
Son of a gun.
Can I do it? I move it from there to there. See, my cities are starting to empty out and no one's helping me refresh them. And this is what happened to me my other game. I was the only person on my cities.
Mm.
That might be a weakness on this game, sadly.
I got
I'm
you.
impressed though by how many cities you are in singly.
I have no choice.
To do a lot of doublies on mine.
Well, I really don't have a choice. I'm sort of out of everything else, so um, blank city for my 2.
Oh, you'll get extra push-ups for sure.
Madrid I could pull from. But no, I can't go from there. I don't have presence in any red city, so I'm just not getting extra pushes, is what this means. So if I take train, I'm basically stranding myself one spot before the scroll. But it's the only way I'm going to get any points. Train from Berlin. Oh, actually put one push, not even. Oh, it is perfect. It's a perfect flip, so
That's true.
I do go forward too. Berlin to Kiev with a train. But I get nothing for it other than nothing.
Well, you put a thing there.
I get nothing for it other than.
Oh yeah, well, it's gonna get you points. That's awesome.
Well, that's the only reason I did it. It gets y'all points, but it gets me exactly 3 more points.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do a train and a ship from
My
Bucharest
next move is a dead move.
to Stockholm.
That really sucks.
Yeah, that was me the first time we
That's gonna
played.
get me a train movement.
Because this is going to be 2 boat pushes.
1, 2, and that's gonna get me a
I
train.
think that's what won Susan the first game.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. I will go.
That really sucks.
I will go to.
I'm 1 short of this. I'm 2 short of that. Well, no, I'm actually going to get that. That'll be good.
Lisbon. 2 boat pushes. It doesn't matter if any more bush pull. I'm gonna drop it off in. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go to Lisbon. Sorry. This one. Here.
Taking it from where to where?
Oslo to Lisbon.
Okay, with a boat.
Yep.
That's a 2 boat. I can't help with that.
Yeah, I'm taking one of these. And a train, I guess, is what's happening. And I'll just take Riga, because.
Regasons.
Ah! Just went there.
Hey, look. Oh, it's me.
Yep.
Well, I can move something by boat. Whoops.
Okay, you're okay.
Yeah, it's
Sorry, that was my bad.
not in the right place. Um, Lisbon to somewhere. Lisbon to somewhere where I can actually get points. No, everything's level 1.
It was almost perfect.
What was almost perfect?
Lisbon to Istanbul was almost perfect, but not quite perfect.
Yeah, because Istanbul does not need the thing,
Yeah, no.
and Bucharest is not on the port,
Right.
so does not help. Not that the one extra push is going to help me at all.
Well, it would have been 3 extra pushes for delivering to a perfect city, and because Istanbul and Lisbon are both on display.
Yeah, but 1, 2, and 1, 2. Oh, would have got a train.
It was almost perfect.
I have to hit the 2 and 3 to
Three.
get anything, and there's nothing.
But not quite perfect.
Yeah, if it was on the water, and it's not.
Right.
These that are on the water don't have any goods. These 4 are not in water.
Yeah, there's like tiny little anchors for those at home that you can see the ports at, but
And so the only places I can pull from: Marseille, Lisbon, Rome. If I were to deliver to Rome, I need to deliver to a place that I have at least slightly more presence. I could, no, I can't deliver to Paris. It's not a port. Well, that is great. It's not a port. My problem is that most of my cities are just not ports. I will just have to go Lisbon to Rome and just eat it. That's 3 pushes. I do get that. Doubled up in Rome. It's perfect, but nobody cares. Yeah, thank you. What's this?
Oh, it's Amy.
And the gray goes back on, right?
Yep.
What gray
The
goes
gray
where?
goes back
Oh, yeah.
here.
Let me
Okay,
do
so
that.
2 of these.
And I don't think I get any points for either of these.
Well, I wish that was gonna happen, but it's only okay. So I'm gonna go from Bucharest to Frankfurt, delivering this brown. So it's not a perfect push.
This thing. I get 0.
No.
Yeah, I figured. It didn't matter if I struggled so much.
So I get 1 push on the train. I'm gonna take a city. I guess I'm gonna take Istanbul. Stockholm's on there now.
If I go to Amsterdam, I can actually get a bonus.
That was my train.
1, 2, 1. I am using a train. Or 2 trains, I guess, is what I have to do. I'm going from Oslo. 1, 2. 1, 2. Delivering to Amsterdam. So I get 2 pushes, and yeah, I won't be able to have a final turn either, Michael. So maybe that'll make you feel better.
Nope.
I don't know. Maybe I will, but probably not.
Nope.
Can you put on 2 gray?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I'm going to take 1 of each. I'm going to dump that off, and I am going to replenish one of my city's spaces.
Level 2 cities aren't worth anything, right?
Actually, I can do this. Make sure y'all can't get a perfect off of something.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. And my last turn is useless.
I have a boat. I don't think that does anything. Doesn't get me any points. 2. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go from Dublin to Amsterdam. Gets me points. And that's gonna get me 2 pushes on the boat track, so 2.
Anything else?
That's it.
Me, I'm taking a train ride delivery here. I get train plus 2, 3. 3 train pushes, please. Not enough.
1, 2, 3. There's your boat.
Okay. That's it.
All right. How many points we get here?
0.
Exactly 0. Points for level 3s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 for each of you. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
I've got 6.
Okay.
City cards. 2 for 10.
15.
15 city cards
15.
for 75.
Yeah.
And you have 15 city cards too?
Yeah.
No, you have 3.
3 for 15.
Yeah, she has 15 for 75. You did hear.
I did.
Gold cards. I have the following gold cards. 4 of my trading post in a city.
It's so hard.
I just got that. It's not happening.
No.
6 green. Confirmed.
Okay.
12 points. Only 4 blue. I could never get anything to Amsterdam. Oh, wait a second. I could have on my last turn.
Okay, then do it.
When I took it to, where did I take it to? Not my last turn, my second to last turn. Where did I take this to? I took it to
Rome.
Rome.
You could have taken it to Amsterdam.
I could have taken it to Amsterdam.
That
Oh, and that would have closed it out.
Well, no, I would have closed it out.
Because
Yeah, you would. That's not what I'm saying. I said it would have been closed out.
Right.
Yeah. Because
You did the other thing.
Yeah, she did.
Amsterdam was my last turn.
Well, how about that? I did get something slightly different. The perfect city didn't matter for me because it did not help my movement out, my boat movement out any. I would just spend 1 back. Not that the retcon. Well, I don't think the retcon's going to help. So, and I get, this is an interesting one. I get 5 points for each wagon behind mine. So that's 10. So 10, 12, 12, and nothing.
Right. And we each get more points.
Dang it. I get 3 more. You get 6 more.
I get 3 more.
9. Is this the right one? 13 and 16. All right. Gold cards for you. You
I
got
get
it.
56 points total, but I get 10 points for having 5 of those.
Nice. That's 10.
I'm in all 6 yellow cities.
That's
I had to do
great.
what I did for 12.
22.
I'm in 6 port cities for 10.
32.
I have 3 sets of blue and yellow cities.
Because you're in all the blue and all the yep.
No, I'm only in 3 blue cities. That's why I moved to Amsterdam.
So you have 9 there.
And then this one got me 15 because I have 5 sets of port and non-port cities.
5 sets of port and non-port. That's really good. So
56.
15. I can't remember again.
9.
This is
15
9.
and 9's 24, 34, 36, 46, 50, 56?
Mhm.
56 confirmed.
Amy wipes the floor with those. I get 5
Well
points
deserved.
for this one.
5 points for getting, I don't even know what that is.
For 3
City cards.
city cards.
If you have 3 city cards, you get 5 points?
Yeah.
Ah, that's what that is.
I have cities with 2.
2 of yours.
1, 2, 3. So 9 points for that.
Only 3?
Yeah. She's an independent.
9 and 5 is 14.
I have 4 times 3 is 12 for this.
Level 3 cities.
Presence in level 3 cities. Good. 3, 6, 9, 5 is 14 and 12, 26. Does that not sound right?
12, 9, 5.
26.
And yellow and red cities, so my max is 3, so 9 more points.
So 35.
35.
All right, nothing left but the screaming.
But the crying. My Amy's gonna kick our butt.
31 and 35 is 66 for Steph. 34, 44, 53 for me. Amy has more than I have in just bonus. 66, 71, 80, 84 for Amy.
It's like she knew what she was doing.
Yeah, it's my second win in this game, and both times I don't know why I can grok this well.
No,
I
it's-
figure
Oh, I'll rock it fine. It's when nobody goes in your cities, you
It hurts for
you
sure.
can't do anything because your
But
cubes run out.
I also I was literally at 1 move for most of the game because I had 1 city with
I had
good.
exactly 1 card to go
Yeah, so I was
1 space.
constrained like you were, but in a different way because I didn't have any goods to go from.
Yeah.
So I see you can easily have no movement cards, which will hurt your game for sure. But you are good with keeping up with all of your movement cards and giving yourself options.
Yeah, so I did small movements. So I always
Me too.
instead of I used the boat to get me to this side of the board
Yeah.
so that I wouldn't have to do any like crazy card movements. I don't think I had to use more than 2 cards ever, maybe.
Well, here's the thing. I think this game is designed to, instead of using little cards, using a lot of cards to move all of these things farther down. Notice none of us hit the score
Right.
on the turn order
Super
track.
hard to do that.
So if you're not doing that,
Well, that's why I wonder what the special powers are on the other side, because I really feel like the powers give you.
I don't think it'll be that much.
So it's hard to read the iconography, but everybody would have a unique power on their board that they can use. Like each round, you have this token to use.
Yeah, but see, it's an option. There's no way they would include an option and say, oh, hey, you're going to score points here. Oh, wait, not really in the basic game. You're not really going to do this.
Sure.
And it's not even the basic game. This is the game.
Right. Well, so in my first game, I was up to 14 points with one of my workers.
I did get up to 8 in one, but I think I scored higher in this one just by making sure.
You got one what?
In the game I played, I got to level 8.
Oh, she played this before?
We played at Jonathan's house.
I didn't know. I was like, this is not those first time.
You did very well for first timers. I thought it was well done.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
I liked it. I think it's interesting because the game is actually fairly simple. You're just delivering goods, and then you have to try and advance on the tracks to get more vehicle movement. So I think there's a lot of good choices, and the game is fairly simple, so it works out. And it feels different than other games to me. So I can appreciate that.
And I think also if you're playing with more people and you get more of the bumps for the perfect movement and stuff like that, that also helps you be able to attain some.
Sure, yeah. If you're focusing on like getting those extra bumps, you'll definitely advance faster on it. Obviously, I'm not very good at that, but
Unless you're playing a 4-player game and off by yourself on the red cities. That was me on my
the
first
game. Yeah, that's fair.
So My first 2 gold cards were all the red cities. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
And all the green cities. Surely that won't happen to me again. And the green cit never. No, it did.
Well, so my gold card was red and yellow together. So I'm like, I didn't really necessarily want to go down to green.
My next card was green and red together. I'm like,
Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
well, I wasn't over there. I was on
I
blue.
know. I am.
Then I lucked into the blue card.
That's good.
I was really lucky because I did get all the yellow, and they're fairly easy to get to. But then the next time I drew seaport cities, and 4 of the yellows are seaports, and
Yeah,
so I
you
knew
were
that
ready
that
to
was
go.
gonna.
That was already
Inland.
good synergy.
And that's why
Yeah.
I didn't even worry about you guys getting me to level 2s or 3s because I knew I'd get
Yeah.
one.
Well, my second gold card was level 3 cities. I'm like, I have to make sure these are going to level 3. And by that point, Amy was doing a lot of yellow. So I'm like, I just have to stay here and just try and get those level 3s.
Yeah, for sure.
I do like how the gold cards do force you to not be solitaire though. It forces you to have to go places because until I drew,
Mine forced me to be solitaire.
that's funny because my blue cards I started building in blue cities and I
Yeah.
wasn't planning on it because of the gold card.
Right. Well, yeah, mine was green and y'all weren't coming to green, so
Yeah.
ergo solitaire.
A green gold card, I would.
Absolutely, but that's I think it's I think the game is too dependent on the luck of the cards. What I was about to say a couple times is that none of my cards colors were coming out of the city cards, and I'm like, I got the only 2 blue cards right here, 1 green card, and nothing else. No blues, no greens. It was red and yellow all day up there.
Yeah.
Y'all weren't gonna change them. Why would you?
I was trying to because I wanted different cards to come out so I could get more boosts, and I was not
Me
using.
too.
I was not using these boosts at all. I'm like, oh my god.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
If I did that, I'm abandoning the goals. Either way, I'm dead. So
Yeah, I didn't find the boost cards helpful in this game. In my previous game, I think I got 6 of them. I scored
Yeah.
30 points from those
Yeah,
cards.
yeah.
But I didn't go down the track that gave you those city cards. I needed boat cards for the seaports. And so it really pushed me away from even touching the city cards
This game.
this game
Yeah.
specifically. And I think also the tracks that we had more spots, right? Some of them are wider, like, but they only
It
count as one
depends.
movement.
Yeah, I think we changed it out. I think we looked at them. That is the seaboard, though. There are longer tracks too. So if you use the diversity tracks with the seaboards, there are bigger spaces, meaning you
and
can.
by seaboard, we don't mean SEABOARDS. We mean the letter C boards.
It'll get you to the boost on the victory tracks faster, but it means you also have to manage your hand of vehicles really well.
That's the only ones I was given.
No, I know.
So that is Cargo Empire from Moide's game design.
Yeah, super fun. I enjoy it quite a bit. So check it out.
And if you enjoyed this teach and playthrough and you want to see more just like it, come check us out on YouTube. Search for Board Gamer Steph. Or even better, you can join us on twitch.tv/BoardGamerSteph, where we stream live every Wednesday and Sunday night at 5 p.m. Central. And we stream 3 games or more every single stream. So come join us on Twitch, where we play all the games. Perfect timing, beat.
And for those on Twitch, we'll be right back.